And he has. They have no idea that he is going to have the perfect positioning on this, and they know everything that's coming their way. Lau's going to die? They had every bit of info on that, and somehow it's gone terribly wrong.
Spike down, B.
Spike will fall, but right now, Heretics actually, the two members, Ballista's still 3 strong, and they've got a little bit of control. Actually, Rubino trying to backpedal all the way back towards spawn. Actually, Spike making his way all the way back over towards A site. 20 seconds
Great read.
left on the clock here. Yeah, and Avova seems to have a decent idea.
Really good read from Avova. He's given himself a chance, and it's a slender one at the very most. However, going to take a quick lamps position. The molly a little further ahead. He's got one the second.
Again, that clock is ticking right now. Nuki going to try and tap the defuse. That's going to be... How did he get that kill? Lowell and Poor actually going to trade back up. They're going to invest the res as well.
Ballista are madly aggressive. They are fighting the post plant. Something that was brought up before that I'll touch on as Karemi is still trying to isolate the fights. He loses them eventually. Down he goes. Defuse should be well timed.
Oh, does actually catch a headshot there from Long. He's got to be careful. We'll pop the heal, but it's only going to get him back about half HP, and QXV comes through and will find that kill. We convert it. Baddy upgrades. QXV finds a second. Nuki falls. This is just pistols here.
Ow! How have they been able to isolate so many fights? Great utility usage, extremely explosive with those flashes coming out from Phoenix. Spike now planted, the site is theirs. They can just create these corners. They leave Rubino unchecked. Now he will find Kareme and now instantly look towards Long, but there's plenty of problems on the site, Baddy G being one of them. Still a flash to play with, Wall as well. He's got options if he needs them, knows there's one there. He doesn't go to the flash, he knows Omen's around, but now vision removed, swung on, trade comes out, great work from Avova. Not gonna let that one slip. Now this post plant. They've got a sheriff still in, and they actually let contact being taken by the rifle, leaving Rubino left in the 1v1, and the sound. He knows he's done enough to force him off. That is so well done. He didn't instantly peek with it. No, he knows that audio cue is enough to force Rubino in a bad scenario. That's not halfway, Rubino. You know this round is all but done for. You might get the kill, though. Bullets! Oh, my God. Another bit of conditioning that they're looking for is to try and catch them in no man's land, but let's see how it goes. Flashes come through, the initial from the Phoenix, the deeper from the sky, but Nuki's found 2. That's great play from Nuki. Now, this response from him is perfect. Now, last time we said Nisao had to be a big player. This time Nuki is well and truly up for a lull. Holds the more passive angle, but the perfect one to catch that sight cross as Baddy G goes down. Nothing more to be done there for him. Heretics well prepared to catch that. How aggressive Ballista still stand. This 3-play crossfire set towards kind of lamps here is still pretty aggressively leaning. Maybe contact on towards Baddy G and then the swing from the raise. Let's see how it goes down. That looks as though that's the case. No threat found there, and there are 3 quick kills in succession, and once again, Ballista look very comfortable here. Rubino and Nuki. Nuki's been wonderful in these scenarios. They need Rubino to get a couple here as well. Flash forces him away for a second. Second to follow. And now Baddy G going to take the first fight. And look at that man. Sharp as hell.
On any of these all-out aggressive pushes from Ballista. QXV now going to pop the showstopper. Again, where we see it. The zoning ult, Lowell backs all the way up. Nuki will find a kill on the flank. That's a very quick flank, actually. Find him all the way here. Baddy going to pop through, though. Finds a kill onto triple. Bold finds a second. Lowell will fall.
I mean, and then they're not stopping. They continue this pressure. This is something you cannot ignore with them. They give you no space at all, smothering you from the start. Now, Nuki has been great at doing what he can, but the conversions to rounds, he's still in a 2v4 here. Avova by his side starts to make some sort of presence and some sort of progress, but the crossfires are sublime. Peel themselves away. We're seeing ultimates being invested.
Hunter's Fury once again from Rubino all the way back in spawn. Avova will convert that onto QXV and lamps. Again, get the spike down pretty clean here. Find themselves, actually, I was going to say 4v5, but Lowell finds a second. Bold will fall. Baddy G now going to try and contest inside. It actually catches Avova with a smoke in hand.
Who expects someone to push in the slow? I mean, Baddy G's going to be there. That smoke's going to dissipate soon. Okay, this post plant's tricky. They need to maybe take some space. And it looks like Baddy G wants to get that for them. But the trade comes out effectively, and Baddy G is dead. Just Morphin left alive. No way to get around it here. Spike has plenty of time on it. Diffuse comes out.
Definitive win condition for them once again.
Well, they're fighting this.
Yeah.
First time we're seeing the fight on it, and it's just a mad spray. If Over lands it on Baddy G, you'll take that every day of the week, but Bold now has to check again. It's so sharp, and now the Seekers come out. There's no way that the Nuki gets away from it. That was just relentless aggression again, taking over B-Long off the back of Bold's utility work being perfect.
That's a 4v2 for Ballista here.
One enemy remaining.
This ain't slipping. Lol can put up some numbers, but the trades are always going to be effective. 9-3.
Still 2 players remain on B site here. Heretics might lean into this a little too hard.
Avova's in a weird position. Bold and Avova just kind of trading out kills there, but Avova has taken control. Morphin's alone, but the fast flank's now going to lose its form. But Morphin's aim is sharp as well. These boys have been putting in their hours, but Nuki still always deadly, still a threat. Now that fast flank couldn't come through. They've had to go around the long way. Heretics take side control of the back of Nuki, and they needed a player to step up, and it might just be Nuki, but bjor still alive. You don't go around without saying this man's name, but Pora beats him to the punch.
Make these ultimates count on B side. Oh, but Pora actually slips through. He's going to find that first kill.
Now that's nice. Now, here we go. Cypher going to reveal information. Morphin probably not happy about this. Neither is bjor. And they can get aggressive. He could just post this and hope for the best. And he finds bjor. That's excellent. That's another ultimate remove. Sky had hers, but I'm yet to see that come into play. It might be out and about right now. It is. Seekers are going through on this. And a quick play right back in. But Ballista trying to take the fight, but Heretics have the greater numbers. And now a 1v3 ensues. QXV deep towards that CT side. A freebie on Pora. The Tracer Fire gave it away. Absolutely gave it away. And now the smoke might give him a little bit of a lurk here, but it would be 2 people facing. Time beginning to dwindle. He's got to make his move and make it correctly. In we go. No clean fight. Pulled out. Yes, it's a bit of a build back in. Nuki gonna give us a little bit of a show. Rubino's there as well. Double facing, or was triple facing on the way in. So once again, this is really nice work from Heretics. There is no clean fight to be had so far.
Last player standing.
The last one will be QXV.
The bend on this, I'm not sure what the plan is here.
You have the showstopper and the orbital strike, but actually, yeah, the showstopper will get invested, but Pora immediately shuts it down. A 2-for-1 trade, 3-for-1 now, 4-for-1. Avova finds another. Last man standing will be Karemi, and a heavy lean for Ballista here. Avova going to find bjor creeping down long. All goes up. They're going to invest the res there. I'd see nothing to punish that. Nuki's on the other side of the map with the showstopper, so would have been the only possibility to do. But now Ballista, look at it, swing back over towards A. Morphan going to find Avova in market. That's a big kill for them, but that's going to force Heretics to pretty much commit here. The Seekers come through, going to give all the information across.
They've invested heavily into this round, though, and here come the other investments on the other side. At least gets one as he goes down, but LoL finding QXV, not saying XQC is super difficult, by the way, has actually been incredibly important, but they've got to get clearing and pretty darn fast.
There you can see, actually, and so they still have the wall. Actually, the first shock dart going to do a little bit of damage, but it doesn't follow up, and they got the half already, Lauren.
They've got to pressure something, though. They've got to get moving. They've got to take a gamble and take one of these 2 fights. Otherwise, they lose this. And you can see bjor is trying to do that desperately. But no, LoL's denied it all. Morphan finally comes out, but I think time is gone. He's going to sit on this one. Where's Rubino? Where's Rubino? He just about comes around. He gets the round for Heretics, but that was far too close.
A little sniff towards spawn there. There's a little bit of damage. See, they come through and contest this. As the spike goes down, Nuki falls. bjor will find that kill. QXV finds a second.
Okay, Rubino on the site, and Avova, where he's going around the world. Avova is in such a good position. Wait, bjor expected it for a second. Oh, but Avova! And now the 1v1. He's sitting this. He's still sitting this.
No
He's
way.
not got off the defuse. Oh my god! He's actually just sat this one!
Oh my god. Again, just nothing gained off this.
I know everyone.
Morphan's been found, and this is just a weird round. This is like deathmatch. They are taking fights in the craziest places. Yes, they force some ultimates, but Nuki's taken some space. Now he's got a clean fight. Well, initially had a clean fight towards that CT side. Outdoes Bold every day of the week on this. Now looking like he just wants to take space for his team. He is trailblazing a path to allow that plant to come in. He even finds QXV on this. Nade goes down. This is excellent play from Nuki again. I cannot say this enough. You've seen aggression elsewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go take showers, and I'm gonna go take the site for you. Bring that spike. Spike down, there's nothing Kareme can do. Time to just back away from this, honestly.
Gonna pop the Seekers actually on contact on A here. bjor immediately gonna hit the rotate.
Avova giving away the position, the readjustment, but Bull didn't know it. I don't know if QXV wasn't able to translate that quick enough, to relay that information fast enough, but now there's a problem. This is going to be bjor in the right place at the right time, and he needs one of those big performances we've seen him with before. But QXV goes down, and now Nuki's got his ult. Might just send it at some point. He's got 6 HP, so just maybe clearing heaven through towards CT. Let's see. It is going towards CT. No one on the receiving end. They've got 13 seconds here. It's still a 3v3. Spike is getting planted. Good work from them. But now let's look at these post-plant scenarios. Lol's got one, Nuki's got the other. And it all comes down to kareem now in a 1v3. He's going to get the first, but there was a res, so it's still a 1v3. And this is map point here. Ult's being popped, another isolated, but Rubino's had enough for the nonsense. Investing the ultimate to close out map 1.
Use the spy cam there, and the timing is perfect to come back and check it because he catches all this information in the push.
Yeah, but he's also just caught a boatload of utility, and we do have a little bit more explosive element to this now with Jet kind of coupled into this one, but Heretics right there with it. And I say Heretics, Avova just finding a double out of nowhere. And it looks like they're going to fight fire with fire. This is a messy, chaotic round without UI. Hopefully we can get that one on unless my brain's just missing it. It does look like we are down to just... well, bold at this position. Tries to bait it out, faking the plant. Let's look towards heaven. Seeing a gun barrel at the very least, and that HP is going to be a big problem for him.
Let's see. Let's have the spike, so he could potentially plant us. I'm not sure of utility available to really stop this from happening. Oh, just trying to tap it out. Rubino only has the recon. He just caught a glimpse of him there. He's going to fire the recon down as a little bit of a distraction. Drops, picks up the kill again. Balled, very low HP, so dealing with that recon ball is going to give away the information. There are a couple more. Paranoia comes through, but actually Low gets deep enough in front of it.
Oh, that's so well done. Handling all three. And yes, they trade back in, but the favorable numbers, of course, now sitting still towards Heretics. And look at this depth. They are not allowing these sheriffs to find that perfect form, and Bald is now being surrounded slowly but surely, just cornered in towards Garage. Spike being left a little further out gets a little bit of a problem, and Avova's not going to let that get anywhere. There is no chances to be found in this. Avova.
The ult progress every single round.
Oh, Avova's in trouble. I don't know if he's getting out of this in time. 50 HP, just takes a mad TP. He actually makes it out of this. Avova's still alive. And a problem, but no... Avova's just so snappy today. The adjustment's sick. And now BSD are in trouble. You can see them now being piled in on, just being chipped away out the push towards the side. Bjor's seen it, but by now it's still going to be effective. The flash comes in, isolates one, but it's Nuki still good for two. And you can see Bjor with it all to do in front of him and no leg to stand on. Just stunning play from Heretics and Nuki as well. Too dedicated here. Let's see if there's going to be any more. Koler gets a freebie. Just the fade away towards QXV. The ultimate comes out. Nuki's not afraid by any margin. This man is standing. And he will not relent. He pushes further forward. bjor, yeah, makes it towards the side, but now he's surrounded. Tries to make more from it. Gets down Lol, surprisingly. It's really tricky to keep being, you know, as I said, in their face. Now they finally had almost a clean sight take, but then here we go. Already one's gone down. bjor going to try and make some space here, but the flash, they're all too aware. They're sitting anti-flash, they're sitting deep on this. Poor even expecting where bjor was going to be on the swing back through, and Rubino, Nuki on the flank. This is, again, good work, but Bold re-aggresses. They sent in one, it wasn't good enough. They doubled down on it, but it's Nuki. And Nuki this time unable to get away with the shenanigans that he was getting away with before.
It's all right, actually. Because if they're going to push towards B, that first Seeker going straight in tells them there's only one towards B site. Lowell got to deal with it, but three members of Heretics actually looking for a little bit of control over on A site. Lowell going to get caught in the molly, but Bold finishes it off.
Yeah, plants come in, but here comes Nuki, the kind of beast awaiting. Bring in a satchel or two, but the crossfire holds. They have two in position. Good trade for Rubino. You can see bjor wants in, but he's got no bullets to play with. But QXV has his back again. Re-aggressing. They're doubling down on this. This is madness from these two teams. And Avova, this 10 HP. It was a little more. Could have been something, but is this going to be absolutely
slow?
Phenomenal. Look, bjor is the final boss here. You get past him, it's game on. But every corner contains a threat. The turret could have done it, doesn't. Now what does Avova do? Baiting on the TP, trying to adjust on the angle. Now the peak's going to be there, and kareem keeps it safe.
They might find themselves some more success on A once again. Oh, what? That nade's going to...
bjor, he just walked it. He just walked it. He just walked straight on through. Again, I've not seen players being this...
so unorthodox.
It really is. This is very much hyper-aggression as expected, but it's the confidence behind it. It's full commitment to it. It's no halfway markers here, but it's a 3v2. Rubino trying to work on in, but again, they are still in a little bit of a spot of bother as Rubino, of course, is working with slightly less now. Bold still very much allowing his position to be the one to be fought. Rubino will get the first check on it for free, and the spike's not planted. Now that's an issue. Good trade for one of the players coming in, but this is now a 1v2. Yes, Pora is low, but they've made a bit of a mounting out of a molehill here, and Pora can get an individual fight, a 1v1, untradeable.
No.
Oh my god.
Allowing Bold to flash, but he chooses not to. They're going to hold strong for the time being. Heretics clock ticking away here, and they have to retake mid. Look at the setup. Ballista here, Lowell going to find QXV. Morphin backside, actually a big swing and a miss here, and the kill's going in favor of Heretics.
Yeah, that was a bit of a whiff, and bjor's going to have to go deep on this one. Oh, the swing's not going to happen against Nuki there. You're not going to get away with it. Puts down the molly.
Impressive wiring.
Don't know if it bought enough time. I don't think it has by a decent enough margin. It was close, but a couple more seconds and maybe it would have been worth that nice little... Okay, here we go.
I've got your
Got
trail.
Omen on the way. Both Omens kind of doing the old switcheroo, so keep your eye on that one already. Morphin did find Nuki, which is a huge scalp to be claimed. Now, Avova's done work coming back into this one. Now, Lowell has to lean over, but where is that spike? It's with Killjoy. And you can see Avova trying to lean forward, trying to get a little bit of a more aggressive posture. And the timing on this is everything, but QXV gets the better of Avova just before that spike came out. Lowell wanted a quick trade, and he gets it. Wall goes up and over we go. Spots out Baddie! But Baddie G is living up to that name. 3 players down middle right now. You've got a 3-play mid push. Nuki just found Bold, so that's gonna, if anything, spur this on, and they want to try and get a little pace to it. Avova so aware and so on point. Whoa. The dink, but Avova outdid him! Avova! This aim today! And look at the numbers now, it's a 4v2. And yes, Nuki finds Kareme in the back. If you're gonna go for it, you gotta double down almost. There's now Morphan left in a 1v4. And Heretics all too aware of the nonsense that Ballista are trying to get up to, it seems.
Doesn't fly this time around. Going to reveal his position, has to deal with the trap wire there. Spike planted on 8. Nuki just creeps up behind. Another 3k out. And this is 9-5 nice. Now, so...
Oh, what a flash! What a flash! Oh, that's incredible! 3 huge kills off the back of 1 flash, just takes the fight. But Morphan swings out to close it.
Would have seen somebody at least peek onto this, try and get a cheeky kill before the spike goes down. There's the run it back popped. That's immediately shut down, and Avova will find QXV on top of that, and another Kareme falls.
This is perfect from Heretics, so they've been able to slice this right through. Morphan wants to do it again, you only get it once.
Oh, and actually the alarm bot being dealt with is going to pull Kareme all the way over to see site to join Bold. We'll find a kill. That flash actually not landing anything. Nuki actually playing perfectly. Anti-flash onto that one and comes out on top of it this time. But again, Kareme swings. Find another. Pora finally trades out.
No more meddling.
Warpan's turned up in time though. Oh, that shot is just filth. Lol surrounded, and maybe this is the return.
All right, actually, Aldo going to find nothing in towards B. Actually, Pora
so
well equipped. Yeah, we'll find the first 2. QXV will trade out. But the damage already done.
Yeah, and look at this progress. It's just fast. They know that there's a bit of a flank coming on, or at least 1 player left towards it. Instantly take that side control. Spike goes down. Okay, sorted. Now, post-plant in it was a 2v3, now a 2v4. That gets a little bit tougher. QXV, not going to be the first to get the contact. It will be Kareme. Rubino just wins out in this. Now the 1v4. QXV, the chances are extraordinarily slim. No one's giving opportunities. They've got that crossfire instantly on that entryway towards B. Oh, Omen's a little further ahead. Okay, that was Baddie G just up to the fight, apparently. And to be fair, QXV was completely isolated. Omen completely cut him out of that fight, I'm pretty sure. But now they're still holding on to this. The crossfire's still in play. They hadn't seen Morphan down in sewers yet. And QXV gets a freebie. Doesn't quite land it, a bit of damage, but Morphan goes forward. He progresses on the fight here.
TP to safety. Nuki again has to deal with a little more utility once again, and Kareme will finally...
Ultimate popped quickly. Nuki is on the run. But he doesn't check his corners. Morphan, right place, right time. And now once more, he's going to get more too. Keep in mind, this buy was a little bit here and there. Rubino's got a rifle. The rest are a little bit scrappy, but it's been manhandled.
Yeah, Rubino 20 HP, just wait for something to come to him. Flash comes through, and again, it's stack up QXV and Baddie G. Gonna sweep through that spike down. Pora.
You can see there is a gun around. Yeah, the spike. Poor. Still takes down QXV and Bald. And now a 1v2. No. Oh, he's invested the O into this. 2 bullets left in the mag. He's going to have to hit that reload. He knows there's now a player close. He knows bjor is close by and bjor will push. Time to adjust. Get over towards C. But the cross could be a problem. Let's see if the angle is already held. bjor is there. It's a deeper angle, so you can't clear it easily. But he gets the spray. But now the 1v1. Killjoy slipped towards the site, though. Did Pora note this? Don't think he knows he is. He doesn't know he's there. And oh, Kareme just holding on to this round. You could see that spiraling there. Make us look good here. And it's the first time... bjor, I mean, there's being bold and there's just walking straight mid. Now, there we go. QXV does connect towards Nuki, but will lose out on that peek towards middle now unless he re-clears it. Morfan gets checked on this time. Heretics are starting to really go through the motions here. They're not letting them get away with the same sort of scenario, but Bald's taken so much space. Look how trapped in he is.
They popped the Seekers there, so all this information should have gone across. I'm not sure why. Why
is Killjoy still...
Yeah. Not sure if it was dealt with so early that they don't want to read too heavily into where those Seekers went, but... Both actually going to pop the TP behind Plat. This is open for the taking. Yeah, it deals with Bold at the end of long as well.
A really good TP, considering they knew roughly where Bold was after the sprays. The TP there gives him a favorable fight. Otherwise, that cross through garage would have been so disastrous, deadly information going. Spike is currently loose. They've actually not opted for this yet. They've got 35 seconds. They want to secure some of these avenues of approach. This is probably a good idea, but finally, Killjoy gets to come in on the map. Uh-oh, that's scary time. Suddenly, Ballista comes online with 3 quick kills, and Heretics have lost all that side progression that they once had. Nuki tries to fight back in with a wild spray to the second, doesn't get it, but there's a retake coming through. But in a buy round, it feels unlikely you'd go to it, especially between OT and going to the full way in this. Nuki has found bjor, but it's a 2-for-1 trade out, but Heretics have yet to progress towards the side because there's a stack here, keep in mind. You've still got Morfan around. You still have that Killjoy up as well towards Hell, and now you've got Sky coming on over. Jet's finally leaning this way, but they have no information on the rest of the map, but neither do the Heretics. Now they've hit the brakes and allowed Nuki to work, and he's found one. Sky's now dead. The ultimate just goes by. Doesn't quite find the target, but Morfan's readjust here. Should have this all under control unless Pora does something unthinkable. He has to readjust it. If he can cross through this or get one on the way. No. Okay, Pora's lost that chance. Jet now moves in, finds one. He knows Jet's on top and one still over towards that kind of connector side. Pora can potentially win this unless they double face. Oh, he gambles it and Kareme just finds the right place. It looks like OT is on the cards.
He's getting that man advantage. It's untraded. He's always escaping. So he's going to try and walk this smoke, but Bold, ready for it. The pop with the flash as well, but the slow is perfect. Rubino and Lowell find kills. Nuki as well in mid. Last man standing, Kareme.
Would have seen Omen just trying to put any bit of work down, and Nuki now can just wait. Again, these favorable angles. He is just playing a good game right now. Nuki.
Actually, it manages to reinforce behind the smoke, so again, more time. A triple flank coming through from Ballista. He finds the first, but baddie trades.
It's a little scary post plant. Considering they've got players stuck towards sewer and then stuck towards the kind of corner on site, this can get a little bit disastrous, and bjor's making light work of it. Spotted out the Cypher, but Pora does well. Finds Morfan, and there's Lowell holding on. This looks like it's all but done for. Heretics lock it down in OT.